What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my Twisted Life TV with Poetry. I am Poetry. You are here for a Travel and Talk Tuesday. I'm in a good mood, y'all. I don't know what it is. Some days I wake up and I just feel more present than others, and today is one of those days. I don't know if it's because today is officially my 100th day of Travel and Talk Tuesday. Now, I know if y'all go back to my Travel and Talk Tuesday playlist, y'all like, girl, it's already 100 videos in there. Well, there was 2 days that I recorded twice in one day. And so I count the days and not the actual videos. So, you know what I'm saying? So this is actually my 100th day for Travel and Talk Tuesday. Man, I don't know if y'all were binge watching with me. I know Sean was. Hey, girl, hey. I started binge watching my videos for Travel and Talk Tuesday from day one. I completely forgot that I started this segment off as story times, and it was not called Travel and Talk Tuesday. It was called Tell a Tale Tuesday, because every Tuesday I was going to tell a tale in my life, something that happened. And it wasn't a lie tale, but it was just, a tale, like a fable, a story, not a fable, because fables are lies. A story. I was going to tell a story. And so that's how Tell a Tale Tuesday came about. And I sat down and told my first one. That was in the house, so I wasn't in the car. And I want to say by the third one, I was in the car. And I was like, we're going to take a trip Tuesday. We're going to do something. I don't remember what the hell or when the hell it all changed over to my car. 100%. But it did. Where's my mic at? Oh, it's down there. And so I don't know when it changed over to 100% to my car, but it's in my car now, and we are just going back and forth to work. I looked at some of the videos, and I noticed that I used to record throughout the entire day. So when I get into my car on Tuesday, I would record every time I got into the car, and then I would clip all those videos together at the end of the day. So I'm thinking I may do that again. I don't know. I know why I stopped. I stopped because I don't like to edit. And I used to cut out all of my road rage, y'all. I used to get all of that sliced out of there. And but it was so time consuming to have to go home and then edit this video and then still catch up on the recaps that I'm doing. I realized that this season I have overburdened myself with recaps. I'm doing way too much because I'm not able to keep up with them like I want to. And if I was still doing the same type of hours that I was doing back in St. Louis, where I was just working a half a day, I was going at 8. No, I wasn't even going at 8 sometimes. I'm going at 9 o'clock and I'll be done by 12 or 1 o'clock. If I was still doing that, I would have time to keep up with all these recaps. So over the summer, after this spring season, I'm going to reevaluate what shows I'm going to actually keep on this channel. I might be losing a lot, y'all. If I have less than 100 views on the videos, I think I'm going to lose those recaps as full recaps, and I may just because I still like to talk about them, may just make them all one video. So I think right now Black Lightning is getting less than 100 views. Star Trek and 3%. So I may just make next season and make those my, because they're not all science fiction, but they're not paranormal, superhero. I guess they would all still classify as sci-fi. So 3% is a dystopian future. Black Lightning is a superhero, and Star Trek is definitely, aliens, UFOs, and sci-fi. So I don't know. They may all get lumped into one video, and maybe I call that my nerd girl stream or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, since I don't get a lot of viewership in a week, I think I get less than 100 views a week on most of those videos. So I'll take a deeper look into it next year, and we'll see how that goes. Come on now, I'm already late for work, man. Let me tell y'all, I left the house at 7:20 in my mind. I grabbed my keys. I grabbed my snacks. And I started to head out the front door when I got in my car at 7:40. It's 7:40 right now. I'm supposed to be working 20 minutes. And I live 40 minutes from my job. Dude, like, what in the hell happened there? I couldn't figure out why. I don't know why I couldn't get out the door. It's just like I came downstairs with my keys and my snacks in my hand. And still 20 minutes later, I'm just not leaving the house. Something ain't right with that. Something ain't right with my soul. My windows are dirty. I need to clean my freaking car. I was supposed to be to work at 10 today, but something happened at work. One guy walked out work yesterday. Come to find out later on that his grandfather passed. And so I guess either he found out that morning, he thought he could come to work and work through it, and he couldn't. And he just left. Another guy just didn't call, didn't show up. And the boss was trying to call him, and nothing. So I think the boss was like, he's going to call the police to see if there maybe like a report had something happened, because this is unlike him. It's very unlike him not to answer his phone or nothing, not respond to a text, not respond to a call, and didn't call or show for work himself. And I hear that the day before at work, he was pretty pissed off about something. And I know that his grandfather was dying. He's from Brazil, and he went to go visit a couple weeks ago for 2 weeks. He hadn't been home to Brazil in like 2 years, and when he got there, he found out that his grandfather was dying. And I don't think anybody, if I'm correct, nobody had told him his grandfather was dying, or they did tell him his grandfather was dying. That's why he went back. So I'm thinking something happened to his grandfather, and he just don't know how to communicate, or like calling in to work saying I ain't gonna be there ain't on his list of priorities. You know, his family, what is this bus doing? The school bus down here being reckless. Really? So, first of all, I don't like being behind school buses anyway, because them motherfuckers got to stop at railroad tracks, and they make complete stops. You know how when you're driving, I don't know if everybody knows you're supposed to do this. When you're driving, you come to a stop sign, you're supposed to look left, right, and left again. That bus does that, I think, 5 times. Because it'd be there forever at a doggone railroad track. I do not want to be around no bus. But I am. Anyway, so I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling really freaking awesome, like, I think I need to switch glasses, though. I bought me like a couple pairs of glasses when I buy my glasses. And I need to go around this bus. Because I like to have a different look. I did not realize that the frames I bought didn't have any type of coloration to them. The last ones I had were gold. That actually works better with this outfit. Now I want to work these. I feel like a big ass lemon drop today. I got on my little yellow, my hey girl, hey shorty shirt on, and I got on Kina yellow Converse. I'm just like a big ass lemon drop, but I look cute. I think I look cute. I put on a little tinted lip gloss today. I was looking for my earrings. I was gonna look cute for my 100th day, but it did not all work out as planned. I did not know I was gonna be this freaking late though. Oh my G. Oh my goodness, a cable guy up there too. Carrying all that heavy stuff on the back of their truck so they can't get no momentum. I need to get around them. They working me. They working me. Well, y'all, I started to plan my trip. I told you I need to get the hell out of St. Louis out of Orlando for a minute. And I told you I was going to go see Monique perform. I started planning that trip. I took the days off for work, and then when I got to work yesterday, I realized that they didn't give me the day off. That's not gonna work for me. Saturday, man, when I went to work, I blew up. I blew up at work on Saturday. Okay, so me and the head honcho. Bitch, really? These motherfuckers have no regard for other people's lives. You funky heifer hoe. God damn. I blew up at work Saturday. Okay, so me and the head honcho have been talking about the fact that I have not been doing my job. And Saturday, I finally got the opportunity to do my job, the one that I am assigned to. Finally, like I have secondary assignments, and I have a what's that? The secondary, third assignment, but I have never did the primary assignment. And Saturday was my first time. I was like, yes, finally. Me and him talked about that. I was like, don't send me no help. I want to learn what the hell I'm supposed to be doing, and I can't learn it if you're sending people out there to help me. Because when they help, they not showing you the best methods to do things and stuff like that. No, they're taking most of your workload from you, and then they're doing this. But that's what they consider help. I don't want that. I didn't want that, right? And so the person that normally does it, like I said, he's been there for some umpteen years, and he normally is like the last one to leave out the office. He usually leaves around 12:30, 1 o'clock. He still gets back about 3:30. It takes him 2.5 hours to do what he got to do. I was like, okay. So on Saturdays, I think maybe he leaves around 12. I think this is average between 11 and 12. So I'm doing it. Everybody and their mama, oh my God, you're going to be in trouble today. This is so hard. This is an overburden and this and that. Okay, I'm like, leave me, first of all, leave me the fuck alone. Y'all getting on my nerves. Leave me alone. Walk away. Let me do what the hell I got to do. I don't understand why y'all think this is such a heavy duty assignment. The shit looks simple as fuck to me, you know. So I'm doing what I got to do. I got to work at 8:30. The junior supervisor, we got a new junior okay. So the assignment that I have been on, the guy who actually ended up getting that assignment was supposed to start at February 2nd. As of February 3rd, they made him a junior supervisor. So he ain't been back on his assignment. The junior supervisor is temporary. So, but he came up to me at 8:30. How long you gonna be? Fuck, I don't know. It's 8:30. I just got to work at 8 o'clock. I just started. I don't know. Well, I need to know how long you're going to be because I need to know what to do for my other people. I said, I already told y'all, don't send me no help anyway. Do what you got to do with your other people. Don't send me no help. Well, I don't want you out there at 5:30. I don't give a damn if I am out there at 5:30. My contract says I could be out there from dusk to dawn, so it don't matter. But I'm damn near done for real right now as far as in the office. Leave me the hell alone so I can do what I got to do. He came back around 9, 30 minutes later. You sure you gonna make it? Knocked over my shit, y'all. So everything that I had organized now is fucked up. He called himself putting it back together because he's the superhero and he knows how to do everything and everybody else's job up in there. So he called himself putting it back together. But you still getting on my fucking nerves. Walk the fuck away from me. Walk away. You working my nerves. And then it got to like a back and forth about, you sure you gonna do this? How long you gonna take? I don't need this. I got stuff to do today. Well, you shouldn't have fucking scheduled shit to do in the middle of your goddamn work day. But see, cause what they be doing, like him and the supervisor that be there on the weekend, they be trying to get people out of there early. So, in theory, that sound good. So he would call people in to come in at 6 o'clock in the morning to start your job. So when you come in, you ain't got shit to do. Now that affects your pay because it cuts your hours. And he paying them extra because not only is he paying them to do their own job, he paying them extra on your assignment. Okay, so to try to get you out of there early because he got shit to do. Stop fucking scheduling shit on a Saturday in the middle of your goddamn work day. You know you're gonna be there at least 8.5 hours. Then fucking stop scheduling shit doing the 8.5 hours. But I'm the only person that he's harassing like this. The only one. This is my first day on my assignment. I've been in this bitch since September. I've been assigned to this thing since probably October, I want to say. November, I think is when I got this assignment. So, yeah. Okay. So, like I said, he knocked my shit over. So, he came back again. He came back 3 times before I left. I left out the office at 11, which is basically the cab. I left out 11, which is basically approximately around the same time as the regular person would normally do it. So I'm like, I'm on schedule, I'm on point. I'm not doing anything behind than what the next person doing. And I go out and hit the street. At 11:34, I get a phone call. Somebody want to come take some work off of me. The fuck, I just left the office at 11. The fuck you taking off of me? The work day ain't even started. We got an 8.5 hour work day. What the fuck is you talking about? I've only been here 3 hours. I told him I don't need no help and I hung up. Okay. Now, they could track us. That's the thing I hate about these bitches. They be tracking us when they claim they don't track us. But this is how I know they track us, because somebody showed up on my route. Along my assignments, I was at a residence home, and I look up and I see another vehicle like mine. Fuck you doing here? Oh, they sent me out here to help you. Talking about a motherfucker that was mad. Talking about a motherfucker mad. It was 12:30 then, so it's like another hour later. So this is now 5 times that it's 12:30 then. I actually only have a few more people to get to, and then my day would have been done. So I would have been done probably about 3 o'clock. So since they sent this person out there and I actually like this person, I was like, fine, I'm gonna go ahead and break down some stuff and give you some people to go handle, right? So I get to the section of the stuff where the dude knocked down in the office. It's all out of sync. Paperwork don't go with other people's it's with the wrong people. It's just all fucked up. So I'm like, I can't give this dude this. I can't give him this because he'd be fucked up, because he ain't never did this before, period. This ain't his assignment either. This is first time. So they send somebody who don't know what they doing to come help me do on a job assignment that I ain't never did before. You know what I'm saying? So I'm supposed to organize this in a fashion that he understands, but since this is my first time doing it too, how the fuck am I going to organize it for him? I have it organized for me based off of how I work, because I got a system, method of madness to my shit, right? But needless to say, shit got fucked up. We spent about 45 minutes to an hour trying to organize stuff so I can get it to this guy, which made us later, made me come back later than I would have. Nah, I came back at 4. Came back at 4. Which is still within my 8.5 hour time, because I didn't get to work till 8 o'clock. The junior supervisor gonna come up to me going off about how the fuck I couldn't do my own damn job and he had to send somebody out there to help me. Baby, all the black in me, all the righteous came out of me and took everything in my motherfucking body, my soul, to not land one in the square middle of this motherfucking face if you don't get the fuck up off of me, cuz. I was so mad. So mad. So, his cronies, his crew, the ones he normally hang with, they all surround me. I don't know if they was going to bear witness or whatever, but whatever it was, in my tone, must have told them, y'all better back the fuck up out. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want today. So they all kind of like stood back. And then he kept trying to go, you see what I'm talking about? What you think? Say something. I dare you say a motherfucker thing. Let anything fall out your mouth. One of the girls was like, I'm not in this. Yeah, stay in your position. Stay in your place. Another girl said, well, why you just didn't leave it the hell alone? The other guy, who always all mouthy, he was talking shit from the beginning. Because the person who's regularly there, he don't respect him either. He's like, him motherfuckers always in the office till 1 o'clock. So what? But he do his job correctly. And he still gets done in less than the 8.5 hours. He still does it correctly. So, and I was like, earlier, I was like, yeah, I'm just going to be him today. And he was like, that's how he do it, sit on his cell phone and talk all day. Oh, well, I'm charging my phone up now. So I'm going to be exactly him. I'm going to be just like him. That's how. So this little motherfucker was already getting on my nerves. I was like, when he turned to him and told him to give his opinion in on the matter, to weigh in on it, the dude was like, man, you fucked up. You shouldn't have sent nobody out there. I was so mad. I was like, leave me the fuck alone. I don't need to be micromanaged. I've been doing this job longer than you have, motherfucker. First of all, been doing this shit since 92. This was my same exact damn job in the military. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I was mad. I was so mad. I was like, oh, me and the head honcho, we gonna have words. So when I came in yesterday, I was like, we need to talk. I'm gonna let you go through your day, but we gonna talk by the end of this day. Well, with all the commotion with the one guy walking out and the other guy not showing up, it didn't seem like a good time to really have a conversation. So I really was going to wait until today to come in and have this conversation. But the conversation was going to be had. I was going to wait. But he came up to me and was like, okay, what did you need to talk about? Like, so as I'm talking to him, because I was like, I really wanted to just sit down and talk with you because there's a lot that needs to be, discussed. But in a sense, we started talking. And he was like, well, I'm going to talk to the supervisor that was on duty plus the junior. I'm going to talk to both of them. But in the meantime, the junior going to come up behind us. Now you pimping in my conversation. You eavesdropping in my conversation. And so the head honcho tried to stop talking because he now knows who the problem is. And he was like, trying to signal to me, oh, he right there. And I was like, I don't give a fuck that he right there. I'm talking about you, and this is because I've already told you to leave me the fucking part alone. I already told you what my problem was. I already told you stop trying to micromanage me. I already told you stop coming around here harassing me. So now that I'm telling him because he asked me, I'm not finna quiet my voice so you don't know that I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you, motherfucker. You the problem. So then he was like, oh, she don't like me no more. No, I don't. I told you that day too. You getting on my motherfucking nerves. I told you that. So ain't no time for I say, I don't know what the motherfucker think. I'm joking and playing. I'm fucking serious. Leave me the fuck alone. Let me do my goddamn job. And so the head honcho claimed he gonna talk to them. He lying. He ain't gonna talk to them either. Because I told you they be passing the buck on each other. One will say, oh, I told him, he told me that he was gonna do it, or he told you he was gonna do it. And the next person was like, oh, they told you he was gonna do it. You know, something like that. Yeah. They pass the buck and they know that they lying. And so I don't know how this all gonna pan out, but I know that I'm late today. And the only reason why it won't be a problem if I'm late today is if the dude who actually didn't show up yesterday came in today, because I'm his backup on the assignment that I'm doing today. This is my secondary assignment, but I only do it if this dude don't show up when he take off work. And normally he don't take off work. Like I said, I only did it a couple weeks ago because he went to Brazil, and now I don't know. I want to call him and be like, hey, are you good? Like, what's up? You know, but I don't know him like that. Yeah. Ooh, child. Okay, but getting back to my Traveling Talk Tuesday. So, y'all let me know if y'all would like, it may not be every week, but at least once a month, I'll go through my whole day and push record and just conversation. Y'all know I done fucked up the English language so much. I don't remember if conversate or converse is the actual word. Talk to y'all. Do the whole day, just like record and then like put one video together and just make that a travel and talk at least once a month. But yeah, I realized that I don't know if I'm gonna do all that. It takes a lot of editing and trying to figure out what I'm gonna keep in and what I'm gonna keep out. Sometimes my mouth just be a little bit blurry. But I did like those videos, and I saw that yeah, you got my whole day of me. But I don't go there where I don't go too many places these days. Especially on a Tuesday. I don't know. But like how I did, okay, so the last week when I did, or last time when I went to go do the massage, I did my travel talk that morning, then I came out and did the massage and talked about it. That's how it be, and I just connect them all into one video. You get the whole day instead of having two separate videos. So we'll see. I don't know, I did like that. I realized that Travel and Talk Tuesday used to also be PNTV. I don't know at what point that I separated them, but I'm glad I did. I remember saying I'm gonna separate it. PNTV gonna be a separate video. I'm still doing all the trending topics on a separate video. They used to all be in one thing. I might. I don't know. The random ride to work videos are pretty much the same as Travel and Talk Tuesday. I just do them at a random time with something on my mind, and I just can't wait to Tuesday to talk about it. So I don't know. I may keep that in there. But I'm going to revamp this channel. Thank y'all. I just want to thank y'all so much for being here and supporting me. If you were here from the beginning or not. If you, like I say, binge watch with me and Sean this weekend. And we're all the way back to my very first Travel Talk Tuesday and listen to all the shit I talk about. Man, I've had a lot of shit that I said I was going to do that I have not done. And I actually sat down with a piece of paper. I went back to some videos and started writing down all the stuff that I said I was going to do that I have not done. And I'm going to try to achieve that shit this year. Now, there's a lot of stuff I used to do. I used to walk a lot. I used to work out. And I don't do none of that stuff no more. All my traveling done calm down. I don't do nothing. I need to get back to me. I do. I need to get back to me, y'all. So I made the list. I'm still going through. I have not went through all 100 videos, but I'm still going through them, and I'm making a list and checking it twice, and I'm finna figure out what was nice or nice, and I'm gonna start doing some of the stuff that I said I wasn't gonna do. Number one being, my damn books. I'm still editing that one, so don't fret. I'm still editing that one. Man, I said a year ago I said I was gonna do this Patreon account. I ain't did that shit yet. I am not good at follow through. What the hell is wrong with me? I have really started slacking. I know this move right here, this move has really put a damper in my spirits. I love Orlando as a city, but I have not really grasped everything that I can do in this city as far as like just getting outside of the box, getting outside of myself. So yeah, I'm gonna have to. I've so not myself. I've been here almost 7 months. I still haven't made a good friend. Like I told you, I met people and we exchanged phone numbers, and these people bad with follow through too. So yeah, I haven't been to a poetry venue since I've been here. I'm gonna try to go to one of those. And in the meantime, like I said, I'm gonna go to Vegas and try to. Vegas was starting to. When I started doing Vegas started adding up. Started costing a lot more money than I wanted to spend in the United States. I don't like to spend hundreds and thousands of dollars in the United States. United States, that's where I live. It shouldn't cost me that much to go visit places in the United States. Plane ticket to Vegas was number 200, so that wasn't bad. 200 round trip. The hotel stays was killing me. It's gonna cost me like 400, like almost 100 a night. Plus, I still got to buy the ticket to the show, which is like $50, $60. So it's gonna make this almost a $600 to $700 trip. And then I started looking at the cost, and I was like, I can go to Dominican Republic for $600 with my flight and the hotel stay. I could do, you know what I'm saying? That's what I started looking at. But I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. I think I'm gonna go to Greece for my birthday. That's my plan. I still haven't did my DNA travels. It's a lot of shit that I said I was gonna do. I supposed to be going to visit. Damn, my mic. I hope y'all can hear me. I supposed to be going to visit all 50 states within the United States. I haven't traveled anywhere else since I've been here. I've been to Tallahassee, which is in Florida. So I haven't did anything else since I've been here, travel-wise. I didn't make it to my boot camp reunion, which was in Alabama. I was in Birmingham. I didn't do that. Don't try to bring your monkey ass over here, bitch. Should have got over here a long time ago. You knew where the fuck you was going. What is going on? What is going on? Everybody slamming on their brakes. 8:02. So I'm 2 minutes late to work right now. I'm about 8 minutes around the corner from my job. Yeah, we'll see how things go. We'll see how things go. I forgot what I was talking about, y'all. So yeah, I'm going through my travel talk videos. I'm still watching them myself. See what I can learn about myself. I think since I started them, my aunt passed. I graduated from college. My cat passed. My other aunt got shot in the face. She's still she's still in nursing care. She's not herself. Remember, I thought she had lost oxygen to her brain. They said she was brain dead for a few minutes, so she is not herself. The guy I was seeing, his sister got shot too. I wonder how she doing. Oh, I don't want to reach out to him to ask, but I do wonder how his sister is doing. What else has happened? Let's see. I moved. I was talking about the move. I was thanking y'all. Shit. I was talking about thank y'all for being here on this channel. I realized a year ago today, I was thanking y'all for me reaching. Was it a year ago today? No, it's not a year ago today. A year ago in June, I was thanking y'all. I think it was June. It might have been a day. I don't remember. Now I got to look back at that again. I was thanking y'all for reaching 1,000 subs. And now I'm at 2,082, I think it is. So I've been able to double up on my family membership here. All my lifers in the building. I thank y'all for sticking around. Y'all know my schedule be crazy. I haven't been consistent yet. Oh my gosh. That's something I really need to work on. Consistency and procrastination. I need to really work on those two demons. Get that exercise those demons and get it together. I need to get that together and then make this much better channel. This travel talk, I'm gonna go ahead and keep rolling until I get to work, because I don't think that I'm gonna be able to load it at work anyway. The area that I'm working in. Okay, I work in Windermere, Florida. This is one of the richest areas of Orlando. Okay, like I say, Shaquille O'Neal and Tiger Woods, they all are clients of. They're not part of them. I don't deal with them directly, but other people in my office deal with them directly. Put it that way. So that's the type of area that I work in. They internet signals suck ass out here. You cannot hold a Wi-Fi signal to save your life. And so I usually be uploading with my phone. I'm supposed to have unlimited data. But you know how T-Mobile is. You hit 20 gigs and they slow your shit down where you can barely even open an email. And that's where I'm at. They sent me a message yesterday like you don't use 48 gigabytes. You only got 2 left. I'm like, shit. So I can't really upload or load. And basically, I've been watching. I have a mood music playlist on my YouTube account that I just like listen to at work when I want to just get in my headspace. That's probably why I've been feeling good. I've been listening to that for the past 3 days, and I've been playing that. So that's using up my data. So I don't think uploading the video is gonna work today. I have to get back over by Universal in order for my data. When I hit over by Universal, my data just pop it. It's really low. So I may have to wait until I get out work. But I do got to go out into this apartment complex, and I think they have Wi-Fi. If they do, I'm gonna connect to their Wi-Fi, and maybe I could upload there. Because I know one of the townhome areas that I work in, they have Wi-Fi. So I already got my phone connected to them. So as soon as I go into their area, it connects, and boom, yeah, it's life. I'm giving life. So we'll see how that goes. So y'all know I already canceled the oath as far as me reviewing it. I removed that from the lineup. I think I'm gonna have to remove Krypton. I don't know. Maybe I like 3%, and I like the fact that even though 3% gets such low viewership, that's when I get to talk to my Brazilian folks that like to watch it. You know, all my international folks. A lot of them come to that TV show and communicate with me there, and I like that. So maybe I don't know. I know I'm not getting rid of it this year. It'll be next year when I revamp the channel as far as like what's gonna stay, what's gonna go. Because I really need to sit down and organize some shit. What are you doing? See, another fucking school bus just slamming on their brakes for no goddamn reason. Motherfucker. Well, you stepping hard, bro. So yeah, we'll figure it out. I know Black Lightning did get renewed. We already know The Walking Dead is coming back. I have not did those recaps yet. Walking Dead and Star Trek. Damn it, I need to do them. I watched The Passage yesterday. I got a lot to do. I need to get my shit together. And I could have been did those recaps. I at least could have been did Star Trek because I watched it Thursday night. I could have been did that. And then I could have did Walking Dead yesterday and got it out the way. And then I just had the passes to do, and then look at Black Lightning, and then because Roswell, This Is Us, and American Soul all come on tonight. I had too much shit to do. I have too many shows that I'm watching in one doggone time. I absolutely know no one else that is doing Star Trek. I know there's other channels that do it, but nobody that I watch that I would recommend you to. As far as Black Lightning, Doran Provost. You can go check out Black Lightning on Doran Provost channel if you feel like I'm taking too damn long to put the video up. The Walking Dead, you check Mike B. He does The Walking Dead if you feel like I'm taking too long to put it up. American Soul, Tested with Ty. She's supposed to start putting those videos back up again. I don't know anyone else that's doing those shows, which normally when I'm the only one that's doing it, that kind of works out in my favor. Let's see. Somebody else was doing Black Lightning. It's not Lanika. Damn, can't think of my girl name now. I haven't been on her channel. This Is Us, Clueless Mama D. She does This Is Us also. So you can go check her out. If I'm taking too long for you. I think I'm the only one that I know of that's doing Roswell. Like I have no problem with people. Some of y'all people, not us, not her, not us lifers, but some of y'all people on other channels, y'all refuse to go watch anybody else do other stuff. Like, I've been here with you forever. I'm your ride or die. I don't watch nobody else but you. And I don't hear that the person doing the videos say, only watch me only, but they don't recommend too many other people to go watch either. Speed bumps. It's like 3 of these speed bumps like that. So I'm one of the people, like, I encourage you to go watch other channels as well. If you happen to stop watching me because you like them better, then that's just the way the cookie crumble. You know, it's enough out here, videos out here for everybody to enjoy a piece of the pie. So I encourage you to, you know, seek other recapping reviewers, get some different points of view too. And like, shit, because hell, you may see me in that damn comment section. All right, y'all, I'm at work. Let me go in here and try to pretend like I've been here for the last 11 minutes. Don't you pull your monkey. What is with y'all people? Oh. All right. I will talk to y'all later.